guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have all kinds of fun Christmas things to show you. I do have one item that's not, so I'm going to show you that first because I didn't want to do its own video just for it. But over this past weekend, my husband and I went to pick up something from Craigslist, and we stopped at an antique store and I found this antique seltzer bottle, and I got this for like $16. And that's like the best price I've ever seen for a real one so far. So I was really happy to get that. Okay, so now on to the Christmas stuff. I have so much. If this video starts to get too long, I'll end it and then do like a part 2. So I'm just going to get into what I have sitting in front of me. So I picked up a few other things from the Hearth and Hand collection. I went back online and I picked up some decorative filler because I realized this is the perfect size to fit inside of a coffee mug. So while I have like my Rae Dunn mugs sitting on my mug rack, this will go perfect inside of a few of the cups that I'm not using at the time. And this comes with 4 of these pieces for $7.99. And to me that's a good deal because it's cuter than something you'd buy at Walmart for like a similar price. And then I also picked up some of the cookie cutters, and these I'm going to be doing a craft on, like a gift type craft. So I picked up 4 of the truck ones, and they're just 99 cents a piece. But I'll be sure to film that craft for you guys too. This is like an easy one. Alright, so I stopped at Walmart to pick up the 2 new plates that go with my collection. So every year, so far, every year that I've been doing this, Better Homes and Gardens releases a new salad plate design. So last year I picked up the truck. It was like the red truck. And then this year it's a snowman. And the big plates stay the same. The small plates, they add like a new one. And then they add in some salt and pepper shakers, which were kind of cool this year. I shared them on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me over there, it's Frugal Farmhouse. But the salt and pepper shakers come with like a base that holds them, so it's kind of like a winter scene. Like the salt and pepper will be a house and a truck, and then the base will look like kind of like a snowy landscape. So I thought that was kind of really cool. But anyways, these are the salad plates for this year. They were $2.98. And I picked up 2 because I started out with 2 sets of dishes. So I'm going to have more salad plates than I am dinner plates, but the dinner plates keep almost the same design every year, it looks like to me. So you can add on if you need it and nobody would know. I picked up a garland for a craft project, and I love this so much I might actually pick up another one. So this is just like a faux cedar. And I picked this up from Factory Direct Crafts. And I think it was like $16 to $18, but I just love how this looks. I love that it's kind of like sparse, because I feel like this is how the branches in my yard actually look. They're not like all full and fluffy, so I think that's really pretty. And I tried it over the top of my hutch just to see how it would look, and I love it. So that's why I might pick up a second, because I'm going to have to cut it up for crafting, but I like it too, so I might get another one. Now, this next item I'm going to show you, I'm really excited for. I went to a holiday flea market, and I don't know if I mentioned it on my channel, but I live in New York, so, I don't know, a short drive-ish from the Stormville flea market, and they've been on, like, Flea Market, Flip, and those type shows. So, we go there a couple times, but this was the Christmas one, the last one of the season. And I went and got some ideas, but I came home with this one item, and my husband actually bought this for me. And it's this really pretty glass house with some trees inside of it. And then there's moss down in there, and this top part is separate. And then on the bottom, it takes batteries. And it's originally a Department 56 piece, and it came with all kinds of like gold leafing all over the entire thing. So I chalk painted it white and then distressed it so it would look more like wood. But I just can't wait to light this up and display it. I think it's going to be so pretty. And we paid $20 for this. So the next thing I'm going to show you is some old ornaments, and I always add to these when I find them for a good price, because I kind of like just filling like baskets and bowls with them. So I picked up this entire basket here for $5. But what you don't see, I had a bunch of, I didn't care for them. They were like little, they're called spun cotton ornaments, and they were from, I think, Czechoslovakia, but they're quite old. I sold those, and that's pretty much going to cover everything that I show you in this haul. So I did really good on them. So anyways, just a bunch of shiny brights are in here. There's some other ones shaped like this. Some of these type ones with the little divots. And then I have some little choir people that look like they had a light bulb in them at one point. So just a really cool assortment to play with. Now, I totally killed it on Santas throughout the year. Pretty much whenever I would see one at a yard sale or a flea market, I'd pick it up. So I've got a bunch of those to show you guys. So I've got this one here that I picked up at a local consignment store. And right now he's a little bit too July 4th for me, so I'm going to take his flag away, and I might take the drums away and just leave him like that. I paid $2.50 for him because he was half off. So I'm going to add him to my Old World Santa collection. I picked up one at Rite Aid's end of season sale. So this was like 75% off. I picked it up like last January, and I've been holding it all year. It was originally $12.99, but I paid like $3 something. The next Santa I'm going to show you guys came from IKEA, and it's that little gnome Santa they do. So this year they did a really big one with a white body and a gray hat, but when I went to see it in the store, I mean, it was like probably almost 2 feet tall, so it just wouldn't have worked with what I wanted. So I picked up another one of these small ones, and I just taped his hat off and I spray painted his body white, and he was around $6. I picked up this really big carved looking one at a flea market. And this was actually on my birthday weekend, so back in July I got this guy. He held something originally, I don't know what, but I just loved his carved look. And I'm going to have to kind of play around with him because he's off balance right now. His backpack is way too heavy compared to what he used to be holding, so he just falls backwards. But I will figure out a way to kind of balance him out some. And I paid $4 for him. I picked up this little carved wood Santa at Salvation Army, and he's actually an ornament, but I think I'm going to take the string off and just use him like that. And he wasn't priced, but I don't think I paid more than $1 for him. And he's just made out of a piece of branch. Now these next guys I found in the Goodwill bin, and I was so excited. I think they're Christmas light covers, so I'm going to take one out of the bag to show you guys. They're just little plastic Santas. And then they have a hole on top of the head, which I'm thinking the Christmas light went down in. And then the bottom is empty too. But I just thought these were so cute. And there's a whole bunch of them, so I mean vase filler. I could string them sideways on a garland, or I could string them like that on a garland just hanging from it. But I mean, at the Goodwill you pay by the pound, so like when you see something so cute like this, you really don't think about it. So I'm going to play around with these guys and figure something out. Now, these next Santas are napkin rings. And I got the whole set for $3. And let me see. I'm going to see if I can take them apart and just show you guys one. That way they're not all clanking around. Okay. So these are just some ceramic napkin rings, but I loved the look on his face. He's got like that old school, I think almost mid-century look, and which is weird because I'm totally farmhouse. I don't really go for the mid-century modern type look, but there's something about the mid-century Santas like these and the Holt Howards that I just fall in love with. So it was a set of 6 of these guys for $3. And these were made by somebody in 96, ECF 96. So I picked up a terracotta Santa bell, and he's got just feet that kind of dangle and make the bell part. And I got him at a yard sale over the summer. I think I paid 75 cents for him. Another find from the bins was this box, and I love old Christmas boxes. So this was just some old Christmas ornament hangers, and they're still all in there. And this came from Bloomingdale's, and it was 20 cents originally. So I love just working these old boxes into my displays. There's just something about like the old packaging. It's just really simple and like vibrant. So we're going to go with that. Now these next guys I picked up when I went up to Lake Ontario over the summer. And it's just a salt and pepper set. But I thought they were super cute for a hot chocolate bar. And they're just two little marshmallows. So you've got the one, and then the one with the chocolate melting over top of it. And I paid $1.99 for each of them. They were separate. Okay, I picked up 2 ornaments at Kmart because this year, well last year too, their ornaments are really good. They're kind of like separated by sections, so they have like the pink and like vintagey section, they have like the woodland, the farmhouse. So I picked this up from the one that is kind of like the woodland collection, and this is just a bird's nest. Now you can hang it, it's also got a clip to go on your tree, and this was $4.99. Oh, and it says winter woodland. But I'm not going to put this on the tree, I'm going to use this. I thought it would be super cute in a cloche or on a mercury glass candlestick, and I think it can be spring and fall too because it's got like the green moss and stuff. I think it's really, can just kind of be anytime. So this will be kind of neat to work in. And I picked up another ornament, and this one I will put on the tree. And this one is just some acorn bells. So they're like a brass color. They had another color too, I think maybe silver. And this one was $3.99, and that's from the same collection. Alright, so I picked up some Christmas cards, and these came from the Goodwill bins also. And I picked these up to use the artwork. They're all the same, but they have a really nice kind of like matte textured look that's almost canvasy. I picked up a plate from Salvation Army, and this is originally from Kohl's. It's Food Network, but I just thought this would be really cute, maybe on the plate stand up there behind me, or even if I'm just doing like Christmas cookies or something. And that came also from Salvation Army, and nothing was priced at that one, so everything was kind of just cheap, but I don't really know what I paid. Now, I picked up some Santa mugs. I'm saving those for the end because they're my favorite. When I went to Ikea for that Santa, I picked up a throw there too. This one's called the Tuvali, and I think it was $12.99, but I loved the red and white color. It's like that really deep red, so it's not so like candy cane. So I think this will be really pretty in my bedroom for Christmas. I'm thinking I'm going to do just the white bedspread this year, not the striped one I had, and kind of just add in accents with throws and pillows. I picked up a few small plates at Marshall's, and these are the magenta Bouville ones, and they have like that vintage ornament print on them. And these are like the small appetizer size ones, and they're $3.99 a piece. So I picked up 4 of those. I've got one more Santa here I forgot about, and I got him on eBay. These are, his name is Terry Claus. Now it's some kind of a collection where they made one like every year and they come with like a little story or something. But I found him on eBay and I paid $5 for him, so I was really excited. And he's the Canadian one, so he comes with a goose. But they make them from all different countries, and they all have something kind of like that goes with their country with them. So I'm really excited for him. Oh, and I've got his story here in the box. So here we go. He is from Denmark. Not from Canada. Okay. Terry Claus from Denmark. I picked up a sign at Hobby Lobby, and I saw last year it was Karen from Karen Joy picked this up, and I think she got hers at Marshall's, but I went all over the place looking for it and couldn't find it, so as soon as I saw it at Hobby Lobby, I grabbed it. And it was $19.99, but I got it at 40% off. I picked up a tree at Home Goods. I collect these small mercury glass trees too. And this was like the first retail type purchase of the season. And it's just this tree. He was $6.99. Sorry, my camera ran out of storage there. I don't know if I mentioned the price. It's $6.99. But this is just a small one to add into my collection. So now before I show you guys those Santa mugs, I have 3 wreaths. And anytime I find a wreath at a good price, I get really excited. I probably have enough wreaths, but there's just something about like ones that look pretty that I like. So these first ones I got from the Goodwill bins. And I've got a bag of things I pulled off of them. So I'm going to insert a before picture here. And they were pretty before, but they just had so much stuff on them. So I went ahead and pulled a lot of it off. And then I ended up with 2 wreaths like this. So that's the first one. And I get excited also when I find a set of things, because this will be really nice on like side-by-side windows, or if you wanted to match the front and back door. But anyways, so yeah, they are 2 of the same wreath. And then they've just got some holly in it, with some berries, some other greenery. And those probably cost me like $3 total. They're not super heavy. Now this next wreath, I've never seen one like it before, and I'm like beyond excited to show you guys. Let me just try and get this one out of the way. Oh, and what I pulled off was little like apples. So I think that in fall, those would be really cute on a wreath. I was thinking on a grapevine wreath, kind of just glue them around it. But this wreath from the Salvation Army. So it's a pine wreath, but it has lots of neat greenery on it. So it's got these leaves in here that look kind of like eucalyptus maybe, and then it's got these berries like blueberries. They might be intended to be juniper berries, I'm not sure. And then it's got a lot of these actual like plastic branches which have like that realistic look. So it's got that one, it's got this one here which is like juniper or cedar or something. But I just loved that it had the berries and the leaves and stuff on it, and it's really, really pretty. This didn't have a price, but I'm thinking I paid like $2.99 for it. And now I'm going to show you guys the Santa mugs. So, whenever I see these, I grab them. And this first one I have here is just this Santa mug, and I picked this up at a yard sale over the summer. They were storing some kind of floral foam type thing in it. And I don't... The maker's mark almost looks like a peace sign. I don't know. It's Japan, but the thing looks like a peace sign. I picked this up at a Goodwill, and this was when I was on vacation. And this is the Santa. I paid 99 cents for him, and these are like a newer one, so these are like, I would actually drink out of these. Some of the older ones I'd be scared, not only would I ruin it, but that it might have some kind of like chemicals in the cups that they've outlawed by now. But then I picked up the Mrs. Claus to go with that, and I wasn't going to get her because I kind of try and keep it just to Santa's. But then I was like, for 99 cents, if I left it, I probably would have wished that I had picked it up. So she came home with me too. And then the last 2 Santa mugs are some of those mini ones. And these are actually ceramic mini ones, which is cool because a lot of times it's plastic. And I picked these up at a yard sale for $3. And these look so cute with little bottle brush trees popping out of their heads. And then I just found this in the bag too. I forgot about him, but I loved him when I bought him. He's some kind of a children's toy. He's got like a rattle and he wobbles. But I picked him up at a store that buys like storage lockers. And then they kind of like just put all the stuff on their shelves. So I picked him up and I think he was like $2 or $3. And he'll go with my old rolled Santas. So my dog is trying to eat the berries on that wreath. Come here, you. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.